In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of the garage that we converted into a short-term rental and that we've been self-managing for 2.5 years. I'm Susie, I'm American, and I've lived in France now for over 15 years. This short-term rental is located right behind our house in Dijon, the capital city of Burgundy. So much good food, wine, and history. So here we are, right behind our house. After guests pick up their key from the key box, they come back here into their own private outdoor space. So back here, guests have their own table and chairs for eating outside when there's nice weather. They also have their own lounge chairs, which we set up with cushions and pillows. We have aromatic herbs, red currants, figs, so they can use these for cooking, for example. And then we also have a place where they can put their bikes if they come with their own bicycles. And then we also have string lights. So in the evening, it looks really cute out here. And we also have this shade netting as well. And you can see we're right downtown, and yet it's still super calm back here. So once you come inside, you realize that it's a relatively small space, 33 square meters, which is about 355 square feet. But I think we've done a great job optimizing it, considering it used to be our garage. Plus, we're really lucky that this idea of a tiny house seems to appeal to travelers. And we try to make sure it smells great when guests first walk in and that it's a cozy temperature. It's a full sensory experience. So here we are in the living room and the kitchen, but first we're going to go check out the bedroom, which is just through this sliding door, which we chose to optimize the space just a little bit more. Here we are in the bedroom, which has a queen-size bed. The bed is 160 centimeters. When guests request a baby bed, we set it up right next to the bed here. And we always decorate the bed with a few decorative pillows, including this one, which was made in France and is by the company Rouge d'Orient. And we always put the futa at the foot of the bed as well. The rug in here is from La Redoute. And we have a shade on the window. Plus, we also have electric shutters on the window so that if guests want to sleep in total darkness, they can. There is a reading lamp on each side of the bed. And you can control the overhead lights from the switches on either side of the bed. Plus, there are USB plugs on either side of the bed. Next to the bed, we have the remote controls for the mini splits, the TV, and the Chromebox. So here in the bedroom, we also have a few local vintage decorative touches. We have this vintage mustard pot. On the wall over here, we have these vintage coat hooks. We also have this Dame Jeanne filled with wine corks. And on the wall, we have a poster from a local event. So here just above the closet, you'll notice this is the mini split. This is the heating and air conditioning system. And you notice the closet was custom made, both the doors and the shelving system inside. And inside the closet, we have our cordless vacuum, which is all hooked up and plugged in, so guests can use this if they like. And then you can see on the top shelves, we have the comforter for the pull-out couch. And then on this side, we have some shelving for the guests. And we keep 2 synthetic pillows here and 2 feather pillows here, in addition to the 2 synthetic pillows that are on the bed. Plus, we have an extra fleece blanket in case guests get cold. And we always stock 4 towels because we usually have 1 or 2 guests. And we also keep an iron in here for guests and an ironing board on the other side of the closet if they need one. So here we are back in the living room and the kitchen, which is a small space but feels bigger because of the vaulted ceiling. We have our pull-out sofa, which is the Oba model from La Camise. And on the side, we have our little side table with our little lamp that was made just for us by a friend. And we put blinds on the sliding glass door here. So here on the bookshelf, we have a few decorative items. And then we also have information about the apartment. We have lots of information about different events that are happening in Dijon. We have our guest book, complete with a gold pen, which we love to have guests write a little note for us here. And then we have, again, the remote controls for the radio for the air conditioning and the heating and for the smart TV. Plus, on the bottom here, we have some toys for kids and some books in both French and in English. This is the Thura model bookshelf from Skloom, and this is the Beta model bench/coffee table, both of which are still available on Skloom. And I'm going to link below to a 10% coupon if you're interested in ordering them. We've had them in here for almost 3 years and they've held up very well. The rug is from Maison du Monde. This is the second rug that we've had in here. The original rug was so cute, but it was white and yellow stripes and it just got a bit grungy. So we replaced it with this, and this one has held up really well. So we're making our way into the kitchen, and I wanted to stop and take a look at the posters. The first of which is a graphic interpretation of the vineyards of Burgundy, and the second of which is a poster of French clichés. Both of these are made by the French company La Majorette à Moustache, designed and printed in France. The kitchen cabinets are the Voxtorp model from IKEA, and here in the island we have a 2-burner cooktop. In here we have the fridge, in which we always keep coffee creamers and a water filtration system so that our guests have clean, cold, clean filtered water. And then we have a little freezer here as well. And then above the fridge, you can see we have our electric kettle and the toaster. And this is where we also keep our salt and pepper, olive oil, vinegar, and a couple spices and herbs for guests to use while they're here, plus a few of the kitchen essentials. And this is the coffee station where we have our coffee machine, sugars, teas, and we always leave a little snack for guests and a little postcard with a handwritten note to welcome them. Here we have kitchen necessities like utensils and plates and glasses, coffee mugs, some bowls, more kitchen utensils, Tupperware and kids' plates and glasses. And finally, we have mixing bowls, colander, measuring cup. Under the sink, we have the trash and the recycling, plus we have the detergent and the dishwasher pods, and we have paper towels and cleaning supplies here. And then opposite the sink, we have the oven-microwave combination, which I thought was a little bit strange at first, but aside from a few melted plastic covers, we haven't had any problems with that. And under here, we have our pots and pans. And of course, we have all travelers' favorite appliances. We have the dishwasher, we have the washing machine, and we have the dryer. And just above here, you can see we have the mini split for the living room and the kitchen, and the ventilation in the corner as well. Okay, here we are in the bathroom. So underneath the sink, we have some travel necessities like tissues, extra toilet paper, makeup removal pads, Q-tips. We even have a first aid kit and Band-Aids for guests. Also wanted to point out the soap dispensers that we have. We started out with some that were not transparent, but we think that these are much easier. Now we can see when we need to fill them up. So these are much more practical for hand soap, shampoo, and body wash in the shower. And then we also have some air freshener locally made for guests. And we have our walk-in shower, which is really nice. And over here we have a heater, a towel heater, and on the back of the door we have some hooks for guests as well. So considering that this place is basically full all the time and has been for the past 2.5 years, I think that it's done really well in terms of wear and tear. There's really not a lot. We've had a few tiny maintenance issues that we've been able to repair immediately, but some people think that short-term rentals age faster than long-term rentals, and I'm not sure about that because this place, as you can see, is still in really good shape. Of course, we are in here cleaning several times every week, so we're able to make sure that it stays in tip-top shape. So, do you want to know how we converted this space from a garage into such a lovely place? Well, check out this video where I explain how we did it for about 30,000 euros. So you can check out the link below to our Airbnb listing. There's also a link below that gives both you and me access to a bonus if you are someone who decides that you want to list your place on Airbnb. If you do use this code that would give both of us a bonus, I would be happy to give you some feedback when you're in the process of working on your listing. I've helped a few friends so far, and they're doing well and enjoying their experience, so I'd be happy to help you as well. We will also link below to other videos where we explain how we run our short-term rental ourselves and also how we've managed to get over 100 5-star reviews. Please leave any questions that you might have in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and a bientôt!